Hey guys, so welcome back to this series. Today we are in day 90 and in Judges chapters 3 to 5. So, chapter 3, it says the Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord. They forgot the Lord their God and served the Baals and the Asherahs. And so then they cried out to the Lord, and he raised up for them a deliverer named Othniel. And he became Israel's judge and went to war. And the Lord gave them victory in their battles, and the land had peace for 40 years until Othniel died. And then, when Othniel died, again the Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord. And because they did this evil, the Lord gave Eglon, king of Moab, power over them. And so then they called out, again, in verse 15 of chapter 3, again the Israelites cried out to the Lord, and he gave them a deliverer, and his name was Ehud. And he was sent to take over Eglon, king of Moab. And I think it's funny because in verse 17 it says he presented the tribute to Eglon, king of Moab, who was a very fat man, and then it goes over the details on that Ehud reached with his left hand, drew the sword from his right thigh, and plunged it into the king's stomach. And so then, after that whole story, they had successfully taken over the king of Eglon, and he died. And that day Moab was made subject to Israel, and the land had peace for 80 years. And then after Ehud came Shamgar, son of Anath, who struck down 600 Philistines with an ox goad. He too saved Israel. And then in chapter 14, Deborah is introduced, and it said, again the Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord. Now the Ehud was dead, and so then Deborah, a prophet, the wife of Lapidoth, was leading Israel at that time. And then it just goes over her leading, and then chapter 5 goes over the song that her and Barak sang just to the people, and kind of just like replaying everything that was going on. And then the last verse in the chapter says, "So may all your enemies perish, Lord, but may all who love you be like the sun when it rises in its strength."